Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and today we're at Universal Studios Hollywood to see if Express Pass is worth it or not. So let's get going. Just walked into the park and here is a look at the wait times. Looking at those wait times, we're gonna have a hard time getting our worth out of the Express Pass, but let's see. You can pre-purchase Express Pass before you come. You can buy a ticket that gives you admission and Express Pass, but I'd actually probably recommend just deciding to buy it when you get here. If you find yourself here on a really busy day, it's not very busy today. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, and so it may be a day that you, a day like today, you would consider not purchasing Express Pass. But you can make that determination once you get here. The upgrade is a little bit more expensive if you do not purchase it with your ticket ahead of time, but again, it may be something that you want to consider. Now my goal is to ride every single ride here today with the Express Pass, comparing the standby wait times to the Express time, like actual awaited time. And I just finished up a lunch in 3 broomsticks that I did with a group. I'm here today with Getaway today, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But since we're in Hogsmeade, I thought we'd just come straight over here to Hogwarts and go ride Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And then we'll do Flight of the Hippogriff right across from that next. Posted wait time is 5 minutes. Okay, Express isn't gonna be good on that one. I love this ride. We're starting with one of my favorite rides in the park, and that's primarily just because you get to walk through Hogwarts, and I am a huge Harry Potter fan. So I dropped off my bags, and now we're gonna go to the Universal Express line. So they have a single rider line, that's it right there, single rider line. Then they have a standby line over off that way, but we wanna go to the Express line, which is gonna be off this direction to the right.
As of this morning, a dragon. But I sense a little apprehension in the room.
Top into the sky without notice or stop on the secret anywhere.
Right here is the merge point. We're in the Express line. This is the standby line. There's nobody there. It's literally a walk-on. We did not save any time whatsoever with the Express Pass on this attraction. Express Passes are a one-time use here. If you want unlimited, you have to purchase the VIP pass, the VIP tour. I'm gonna leave my stuff in the locker temporarily. We're gonna come over here to Flight of the Hippogriff now. Again, we're gonna do this Universal Express as well. And that's gonna be right over here off to the left. I didn't actually catch the wait time for this attraction when we hopped in line, but we're gonna eyeball how many people we skipped at least. We do look like we're in a good line with nobody in it. And the standby over off to our right. It's a hot day today, 80 degrees. So we got the misters going. Even though it's February, nice hot day in February today. And it does look like we get to go up this way, going up this direction. So we are going to skip a couple of people here. And the posted wait here was 5 minutes as well. We have walked on both attractions so far. Didn't skip any line at Forbidden Journey. Skipped a teeny tiny line at Flight of the Hippogriff. Maybe 3 minutes worth, because I don't even think it was a full 5 minutes for the standby line. It could have been, I suppose, potentially, since 5 is the lowest it goes in our running tally of how much time we saved. We're just gonna call it 5 minutes for right now, right? Every single ride, I am going to continue to increase. We're gonna do a running total of how much time we saved. That one was 5 minutes. We're gonna head down to the lower lot now and get all the rides down there. Take a look at the track for the new roller coaster, Fast and Furious coaster. Isn't that pretty neat? I think they've added that since I was here just a couple of months ago, going over the escalators here. That's pretty neat. As I mentioned, we are here with Getaway today, and courtesy of Universal Studios Hollywood, they provided us with free Express Passes, so I thought it was perfect for doing this video for you guys. Every single time that I have come to Universal, and I come about once every 3 months or so, every single time that I've come, I usually come weekdays. Today's a Wednesday, it's a weekday. I have never needed Express in the last 3 years that I've been regularly coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. I did purchase it once before, my very first visit, and I mean, it was probably helpful just for a first-time visit. But was it necessary? No, it wasn't even necessary then. If you're coming a bit busier time, coming over spring break, coming on a weekend, where like a busier weekend, definitely may want to consider the Express Pass. But as I said earlier, I don't think that you should pre-purchase it because you just need to gauge how busy it is when you get here. And I think you could get all the rides done. There's like 10 to 12 rides max. I think you can get them all done without Express. Even if you waited an hour for every single one of them, you'd still get them all done in a day, mostly. Getaway Today is our preferred travel provider. If you are looking at coming to Universal Studios Hollywood or Disneyland or anywhere else, closed for refurbishment? Bummer. I was gonna go ride Jurassic World, but the ride is closed for refurbishment. So guess we're not riding that today. What was I saying? Getaway Today is our preferred travel provider. If you check your vacation packages through them before booking direct from like Universal or Disney, you will probably save money on either your hotel or your tickets. They are a really great travel provider for saving money on your vacation. So definitely price it out on Getaway Today. Use the link down in the description if you want the best rates, and use my coupon code on hotel ticket packages to save an additional $10. Next up, we're gonna go on Revenge of the Mummy, the ride, and the wait time posted right there does say 30 minutes, so we are gonna skip some time here with the Express Pass for sure. We have to go drop our stuff off at a locker, just like we did with Harry Potter Forbidden Journey. So Express Pass works kind of like Disneyland's Premier Pass in that you just pick a ride and you just go to it. There's no scheduling, there's no booking ahead of time. We just pick this ride, we're gonna go in the Express line, and that's all there is to it. It's for that reason that this is a little pricier. It starts at $90 and it goes up to like $170 per person depending on the day, depending on the time of year, that sort of thing. And so it is a more expensive option. Let's see what the line looks like. Standby line, definitely completely full. So 30-minute standby posted wait, and this is probably going to be a walk-on for us at Express is my guess, which means we can add, yep, we're walking straight up to the loading platform. We can add 30 minutes to our time saved total. That is great. Excellent, excellent. Yes, I walked right on that attraction, so we are up to a 35-minute total savings time with the Express Pass. Let's keep the tally going. If you are the type of person that would find yourself purchasing the Disneyland Lightning Lane Premier Pass, that is their like $300 Lightning Lane pass that allows you to avoid booking windows, you just pick a ride, you just go on it, that sort of thing, then you are going to love Universal Express Pass because it's cheaper than that. There are fewer rides, it's only got one park, whereas Disneyland's Premier Pass works for 2 parks, but Express Pass is much cheaper than Premier Pass. Same sort of thing, just walk up to the ride and go. And because of that, we're just gonna go in order. We don't have to ping pong around the park. We don't have to go up and down and over and across. We're just gonna go straight in. Transformers is next. This attraction was posted at a 5-minute wait time. Just 5 minutes. We did see a bunch of people entering the line when we did. Of course, we're in the Express line right now, so there's nobody in this line. We'll see what it looks like. I don't even know if we're gonna see the standby line till we get down to the end. We'll see what it looks like though.
Recruits, Autobot Evac has or soon will brief you on his orders to withdraw the Allspark and transport it to safety outside the city. We can no longer guarantee its protection here on base. Evac has made the run in simulations, but he has been
Hey, this is Willie again with your 411.
So that's the standby line right there. They are filling in from over there. I got put in over here, straight into a line, no wait.
No! You gotta catch him! Bumblebee, I'm the catwalk! How do we find a way out of here? Wrong way! We're trapped! Well done, freedom fighters. Thanks for meeting the challenge. Let's head on back to base.
Since I couldn't see the full line, I don't know how many people there were, but let's just take the base minimum of 5 again so we can bring our total tally up to 40 minutes. We have been doing this video, filming this video for you guys for just about 45 minutes now, and we have got 4 rides done with the Express Pass. 4 rides done in 45 minutes. Now we head into Super Nintendo World. The only ride in this area is going to be Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Now, for a while when this ride first opened, Express Pass did not work on it, but they have added it to Express Pass now. So we're gonna go and use the Express Pass at Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Posted wait time, 10 minutes. Wow, that's a really low standby wait time. That's amazing. Something that you have to be careful about with Express Pass is that some of these rides you miss the queue. Like, we completely missed the queue for Transformers. However, here at Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, at least we got to see the queue, because right over here is the standby line, and we're in the Express Pass line, so we're pretty much getting to see everything that the standby folks do as well. So here we are, we're getting to walk through some of the queue space here. Obviously you can see that there's hardly anybody in here. I mean, this is just amazing. It is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge has a 10-minute standby wait on Wednesday, February 26th. Weekdays are where it's at. Weekdays. This is closing in on 2 years of Super Nintendo World being open. I was here within like 2 to 3 weeks after it opened, initially back in 2023, and it was insane. This is what 2 years later looks like. We're just walking right past the pre-show. There is no pre-show when the line is this short. Getting our visor. And we are already merged back up. The pre-show, I believe, is where it merges back up with the standby line. So this isn't the express on the left. People are just queuing up in the right for some reason. There's hardly anybody in the left line, though. Because we did not encounter the line until after the Merge Point, Express Pass saved us 0 minutes on that attraction. Our running tally is still 40. That completes the lower lot because Jurassic World is down for refurb. So it is time to head back up to the upper lot. And we're just gonna keep going in order. Simpsons ride is right outside the exit to the escalator, so that's next. Posted wait time at this attraction is 20 minutes. And the standby line enters right there, but I did see that the express entrance is actually over here off to the side. You gotta look for the express signs. 20-minute posted wait time. Honestly, most of that is pre-show, so we're gonna have to time exactly what we experience here with Express. Yeah, we skipped nothing. We skipped nothing. I already got mixed back in with standby. The total wait time for that attraction ended up being about 12 to 14 minutes. Like I said, I forgot to actually push the button at the proper time, but like I said, most of the wait is actually pre-shows. One of the pre-shows, the safety video is like important for understanding the ride. They have to push you through all that sort of stuff. So we skipped no line. In fact, if anything, I feel like we probably waited longer because of the Express Pass. The team member operating the Express Pass didn't even see me standing over there, and he was just letting standbys go. He happened to walk back into that area, I think by pure happenstance, and saw me there and was like shocked to see someone there. So in this particular instance, I might have actually ended up behind a couple of different people that I shouldn't have been. But the point still being, our running tally of time saved is still 40 minutes. Next up, since we're just going in order, we're gonna go to the studio tour, which has a posted wait time in the top right screen of 20 minutes. It says the last train departs at 4:15. The park closes at 6 today, so I'm doing it now. It's like 2:30-ish, I think, something like that. We're doing it now because I don't want to miss out on this. The other rides will be open clear up until 6 o'clock. So we're gonna go do this now. This is an hour long, an hour, okay, hour. This is gonna dedicate a lot of our time, but we are gonna see how much time we skip with the Express Pass. And there's the standby line, so a lot of people in the standby line, but hardly anyone in the Express line, so we are gonna skip a good chunk of time here, that's for sure.
Short. If you got any shorties with you, any small children whose feet don't touch the floor.
Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island,
Favorite cowboys, like Destry Rides Again with Jimmy Stewart and Miss Marlena Dietrich, or My Little Chickadee with Mae West and W.C. Fields. Yeah, that's bad. By that guy, Norman Bates. There's not a lot of work to do out here usually because nobody stays here. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But last night somebody checked into room number 1, a young Miss Marion Crane, and now she's checking out forever. Aww. Norman Bates is a murderer, you guys. Spoiler alert. Right here in this very spot. Welcome to the set of War of the Worlds from 2005, where Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning hide out from an alien invasion. That is a real 747 bought and destroyed for this very scene. Check it out.
I stopped in to Hogsmeade to grab another frozen butterbeer. I had one at lunch. I love frozen butterbeers. I would have an annual pass solely for the purpose of getting frozen butterbeers. I'm not lying. Like, I love these things. I usually get at least 2 to 3 every time I visit. I think we only have 2 more express rides to go. That's it. I think we can also use it on Kung Fu Panda Adventures. That's not a ride, it's a show. And you can also use it on Waterworld. You know, I thought Silly Swirly didn't have Express Pass, but I do see Express Pass on the sign, so that means we have to do this ride in order to do our challenge of getting all the Express Pass rides in today. It does say that the wait time is 5 minutes. Probably not going to be an issue. We're going to sit this out though and drink my butterbeer first. You know, I didn't even see anywhere for them to scan Express Pass. There was a sign that said Express, but I mean, this is the total line anyway. There's like 5 people here. This is a Dumbo style ride, of course. I realized I never gave you a time update after the studio tour. We saved about 20 minutes on that one, so that brings our total time saved up to 60 minutes. Silly Swirly did not save any time at all. Secret Life of Pets behind me is next. It says 5-minute standby wait. We'll see if there's actually a line that we get to skip once we get inside. And we are gonna go in through the express entrance here. And I'm also curious to see if I'm going to skip a good chunk of the queue by doing this. So we have already linked back up with the standby line. That room back there is part of the queue. This is part of the queue. I think we might have missed the kitchen where they've got the wiener dog getting a blender massage. I don't know these characters' names. I only watched this movie once, but I've been on this ride a bunch of times. But okay, this is the only line there is. So Express saved at no time on this one. And no wait for Secret Life of Pets means we're still at 60 minutes saved. This is our last ride. We'll go do Kung Fu Panda. We'll probably have time. But 5 minutes here posted at Despicable Me, Minion, Mayhem. Do Express and see what happens. I really don't think we're skipping anything. I don't know if this is like a special line for Express. It might. You know what? It might. I think on the other side of this wall is the standby. So we'll see what happens. I doubt I'm skipping anything because there's a lot of pre-shows for this ride. A lot of pre-shows. Yeah, there's 2 people in this one. And maybe like 20 in the other one. The thing is, even though we're skipping like 20 people or so, they're all going to get on the same ride as us because there's a lot of seating. And we have to go through a couple of pre-shows, so it's definitely not going to be a 5-minute wait. I mean, it's like 10 to 15 with all the pre-shows. But my point is, we're barely skipping anybody. Everybody's going to get on the same ride through. So this is another 0 for us. Except they're sending all the standby people in first, ignoring the Express. So we didn't save anything since he let the standby in first. So that kind of defeats the purpose of Express in this instance.
Trying to interview new recruits one at a time, but I'm working on something really big today. So I'm going to have to do this kind of quick.
Okay, let's begin your training. This is where we test your training speed. Well done, Minions.
So that ride also saved us 0 minutes, which means our time saved today with Express Pass is at 60 minutes. We still have the Kung Fu Panda adventure to go. However, because that one's just a super huge, large auditorium, we are not going to really get on any earlier than anybody else. I can tell you that right off the bat. That means that our total tally for the day is going to be 60 minutes saved with Express Pass. If I had purchased Express Pass today, for today's date, as an add-on option to my ticket, it would have cost me a $105 per person. If you had a family of 4, just ask yourself the question, is $420 worth saving an hour? That's the question you have to ask. I don't think so. So I wouldn't purchase Express Pass today. You're going to be able to ride all the rides that you want to ride. You're going to be able to get them all done in a single day. I mean, I pretty much got them all done, and I didn't even start until 1 o'clock. It is 4:30 right now, and had I not been using Express Pass, it would be 5:30. Park closes at 6. We did all of the rides, headed to Kung Fu Panda. You'd still have time to get that done. And again, I started at 1 o'clock. If you start when the park opens at 9, at this rate, you can have all of the rides done by like 1 in the afternoon. And then that leaves you so much more time for playing the games in Super Nintendo World or checking out Water World if it happens to be open, riding the studio tour, because that's got an hour. I mean, we did that this time. So riding rides again that you loved, that sort of thing, you can absolutely do that all on a day without Express Pass. And now we are coming into a Kung Fu Panda adventure, and as I said, we're using the Express Pass, although I doubt it's going to skip anything, but we're gonna see. Now, it looks like we are bypassing a few people here, although I'm joining the express line right here. Pretty much the only thing this is gonna do is maybe my position in the pre-show area before we enter the theater. And they actually let both lines in at the exact same time, so there really isn't a whole lot of advantage to Express in this either, considering, you know, they didn't just take Express first, which is fine. Like I said, everyone's going to get into this show at the exact same time anyway.
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show. Says everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery, then we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys? Absolutely. But we may not all survive. Hey everybody, are you ready to go? Okay guys, fill her up! Oh, Dad, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son. It's weird. It's like the river just ends up ahead.
Let me see that. According to the map, it's a waterfall.
Here they are!
Really?
I will defeat you in the spirit realm! Give me that bottle! Oh no, you don't candy!
What was in that bottle?
The secret ingredient to my hot sauce. Dad, your hot sauce is awesome!
And there you have it. We did it. The total time saved is still 60 minutes. Nothing else really to go off of that. So again, I recommend Express only in like extreme situations, spring break, Christmas, that sort of thing. However, on a day like today, weekdays especially, off season, you definitely don't need Express Pass. Definitely would not be worth it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to check out more of my Universal Studios content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.